students, welcome back to our class. Now I am going to teach you lesson number 2, physical quantities and measurement. Subject physics, class 6. Students, now I will teach you measurement of time. So the interval between two events is called time. Students, we measure the time in terms of mean solar day. So we can say a solar day is the time taken by Earth to complete one rotation about its own axis. So there are total 365 solar days in one year. So this is called mean solar days. Students, the SI unit of time is second and it is represented by the symbol. Second is the smaller unit to measure the time. A bigger unit of time is minute. 60 seconds makes a 1 minute. And students, still a bigger unit of time is hours. 60 minutes makes 1 hour. And students, still the bigger unit of time is 1 day. 24 hours makes 1 day. A year is the another bigger unit of time. 365 days or 365 days makes 1 year. 1 year is the time taken by Earth to complete one revolution around the Sun. Now I will teach you devices for measuring the time. So there are two devices for measuring the time. First is a pendulum clock, second a watch. So now I will teach you about the pendulum clock. So let's see the description of a pendulum clock.
In pendulum clock, time is measured by making use of the time taken by its pendulum to complete one oscillation. The pendulum completes one to and fro oscillation in 2 seconds. That is, it moves from one extreme to other extreme in 1 second and then returns from other extreme to the first extreme in next 1 second. The circular dial has 12 markings. There are 3 needles joined to the axle of the gear wheels at the center of the dial. These needles are named as seconds arm, minutes arm and hours arm, as you can see in this picture.
Now the second device to measure the time is a watch. As you can see in this picture, a watch makes use of gear wheels. These wheels set up the speed of rotation of second arms, minutes arms and hours arms. The dial of a watch is graduated similarly as that of the pendulum clock. Now the measuring devices for short time interval. So we use mainly measuring devices for short time intervals are stopwatch and stop clock. Here you can see the pictures. And students, also there is an electronic stopwatch is there. And this electronic stopwatch is more accurate than the mechanical stopwatch. We can measure the time interval accurately up to the 0.01 second in this electronic stopwatch. It has a digital screen. These watches are used for the timing of athletic activities, as the time taken by athletes to complete the 100-meter race. Now students, I will teach you measurement of temperature. Temperature is the measure degree of hotness or coldness of an object. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Apart from Kelvin, the most commonly used units are degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Degree Celsius, this unit is given by Andrew Celsius, and degree Fahrenheit, this unit is named after the scientist Gabriel Daniel Fahrenheit. Now students, I will teach you devices to measure the temperature of an object. The temperature is measured with a thermometer. So there are two types of thermometer, laboratory thermometer and clinical thermometer. Now I will teach you description of laboratory thermometer. A laboratory thermometer consists of capillary tube and bulb at one end. The bulb is filled with mercury and the long part of capillary tube is stem. Stem consists marking from -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Now students, I will teach you measuring the temperature of an object by laboratory thermometer.
To measure the temperature of an object with the help of a laboratory thermometer, the bulb of the thermometer is kept in contact with the object. The mercury rises in the capillary. Wait for some time. Look at the mark up to which the mercury has risen, keeping your eye in the horizontal line of the level of mercury. Then you can see the measurement of the temperature, that is, the temperature of water is 30 degrees Celsius. You can see in this picture.
Now students, I will teach you clinical thermometer. The doctors use a special type of thermometer is called clinical thermometer to measure the temperature of the patient's body. The clinical thermometer has the marking from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. It has a slight bend in the stem just above the bulb, and this slight bend is called constriction. The constriction prevents the mercury from falling back all by itself, and you know that students, the temperature of healthy person is 37 degrees Celsius. Now students, I will teach you measurement of area. Students, the total surface occupied by an object is called surface area, or simply the area of an object. Now students, I will teach you area of regular shapes. Regular shapes like square, rectangle, triangle and circle, and the surface occupied by these regular shapes is called area. So let's see, the area of square is equals to side multiply side. And students, area of rectangle, that you can see, area of rectangle is length multiply breadth. Now students, you can see the area of triangle. So the area of triangle is 1/2 multiply length of base multiply height, and the area of circle is, here you can see the area of circle is pi multiply bracket radius square. Here the value of pi is 3.14 or 22/7. Now students, I will teach you use of graph paper to find the area of regular or irregular shapes.
In this figure, the complete squares marked as right tick, and they are 7, and the half or more than half squares marked as dot, and they are 3. So the area of triangular lamina is equal to 7 plus 3 equals to 10 centimeter square. In this figure, the complete squares are marked as right tick, and the half or more than half squares are marked as dot. So the number of complete squares are 13. The number of half or more than half squares are 7. So the area of surface is equals to 13 plus 7, and the area of each square 1 centimeter square. So 13 plus 7 is equals to 20 centimeter square. As you can see in the figure,